Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here. I'm Amira Hall and I'm here to help you raise your vibration, tune into your intuition, and manifest a life you love. Today I'm here to share with you my channeled mid-month February 2019's energy update for all astrological signs. Looking at the energies of this full moon, it has literally sent me around about 50 different directions. And normally I just sit down and channel, but not so much for this full moon. And there's so much energy. Whew, it's pretty intense. There's so many shifts and unexpected shifts and unpredictable redirects, not only in activities, but thoughts and ideas and relationships and situations. This moon is packing a punch. It's pretty intense. And looking deeper at these energy patterns, I see this rather complex geometric set of patterns, and they have sharp edges to them, and they're unconnected, and some are connected. I watched these patterns suddenly shift into new positions, almost like a Rubik's Cube, and all of a sudden the shifting is connecting things that are unconnected or unrelated or seemingly illogical. And so how are you experiencing these fluxing energies? I'd really love to hear about what you have to say in the comments below. The simple dynamics of staying centered and present has really been challenging, and maybe you other light workers are experiencing it too. This full moon in Virgo is just really pushing us and forcing us to take some real hard looks, some reality checks to patterns and things that have been confusing us perhaps, forcing us to maybe move and take a different direction. There's just so much karmic dust being kicked up, and we're being forced to, let's say, dust it off and move forward. I know from time to time you might be thinking, well, geez, maybe I should go back to doing what I did or with that relationship or that old job because it feels familiar or it's something that you know. But there's this back and forth, helter-skelter is challenging us to move forward into unknown territory, perhaps. For me too, I'm stepping forward into a whole new space. It's somewhat familiar, but there's a whole lot of changes. As I travel to Dubai for the next couple weeks, there's been so much that's changed there, and I am so excited to see all my clients and longtime friends. And so if you're in Dubai and you're watching this, I'll look forward to seeing you hopefully from March 1st through 15th for private sessions. And I am being hosted at Just Be Holistic Center, where I will be giving 2 public free talks and a generous abundance activation for you. Now, coming back to this window of energy that's affecting us, this powerful full moon has effects for several weeks. So it's supporting us in taking risks, and it's nudging us to stand in our power and to be clear and confidently move forward, to let go of outmoded situations, old beliefs, old relationships. It's kind of like a hangover, you know? We want to just drop it. It's time to let go of some of those hurts or feelings maybe where you've been hurt or offended. You know, we're being encouraged to stand in our worthiness. I found it quite amusing because the talks I created for Dubai are Awaken Divine Abundance and Reaching to New Heights. And I think that speaks volumes for where we're at. And it's gently reminding me too that we need to be gentle with our thoughts and our voice, the tone that we're expressing our thoughts with. You know, your tone is an energy and it creates an impact. So be careful with your words. Walking into this new energy gently, being delicate. My guides were showing me this energy is almost like a beautiful, delicate lace, but not a heavy burlap garment. As we step away from emotional burdens and perhaps fears of what's ahead, maybe if you're looking around in the world around you just going, oh my gosh, or whether you're financially concerned and strapped, or your health is an issue, or someone you love has a health issue, or there's a job issue, you're not liking your job. This is a time for us to have some courage to walk forward, having the courage knowing that you're being divinely guided into the unknown. It's a time to connect with that divine spark within you. It's to be in the moment with these mindful experiences of being hyper attentive to details. And A lot of times it's trying to make sense of things when they're not clear yet. And this is a hypersensitive psychic time. So you're opening up to a super sensitive part of yourself, even if you think you're not psychic. The most sensitive parts of ourselves is opening up. And you may have even started to notice deeper moments of synchronicities. Things just fall into place and just go click. And I noticed that some of my clients have been remarking on how effortlessly and magically their manifesting is occurring. So what's happening for you? You might all of a sudden have a realization or an understanding of something that's been hidden from your view about, let's say, a relationship. Does he love me or does he not? Or you've been unsure of something to make a decision, let's say, on a job change or a career change. This is a real powerful time to analyze yourself, going deep, self-evaluating. What's working for you? What's not working for you? Are you stuck in that job? Is it sour and stale? If that job or career isn't making you happy, change it. If you're living beneath your credentials or your experience and you're unhappy, let's say, even with your body or your eating habits, you can't expect to have a bikini body if you're eating junk food all night. Really, it's a time for us to roll up our sleeves, push them up, and get to work, to take the steps in the direction of where you need to make the biggest changes in your life. If you're being abused in any kind of situation, it's time to close the door, walk out, and don't look back. Stop kidding yourself, stepping away from these illusions, this energy of confusion. Having said all that, this is not a time to be harsh or to sugarcoat things, but to be real with gentle communications that are direct and grounded. It's time to make those shifts, make things happen, make the changes happen. And if you need help with all of that, you can book a private session, and the link is in the description box below. I'm here to help you get clarity, help you roll up your sleeves energetically, and get you on your path of abundant, happy heart. So here's to raising your vibration to abundance and joy. Thank you so much for joining me, and give this video a thumbs up if you resonate, and share it and subscribe so that you don't miss any updates. And if you're in Dubai, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm so excited. And otherwise, I'll see you next month, coming live from Dubai.